Hi guys, and welcome to Monty Style. Hey, today is Classic Car, and I am showing you my 1964 Mustang. I love this vehicle. This vehicle here has only been in two people's hands, two owners, myself and another family member. This vehicle has been passed down, and it's been passed down to me since 1986. So this is a great vehicle, and I am the second owner. But what I'm doing right now, I have a few rust spots that I'm trying to get off, and what I use to get off my Mustang is mothers. I love mothers. You see that? Why don't I show you what I'm doing real quick before I even talk about the Mustang. It's really something to see. All right, come take a look over here. Can you see the rust stains here? And there's a rust stain here. So what mothers does is you take a little, see the rust here and the rust there? You take a little of the mothers on a toothbrush and you put it on the rust there. Take another little bit and you put it on the rust there. There's a little bit of rust here too. And you wait a couple of seconds, which is about 5 seconds. And I'm gonna say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Then you take your brush and you just brush it, just like that. A nice little scrub, nice little scrub, nice little scrub. You keep scrubbing, then you go on the other side, nice little scrub, 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 nice little scrub. Give it a nice hard scrub. That's what you do. And then right after you do that, you just take an old rag, like I have here, and you just wipe it off. Now come take a look at that. Can you see that now? Isn't that beautiful? It's by mothers. And you can see where the rust was starting, and how big it was before, and there was a lot of spots of rust here. It's gone. So, once again, one of my products that I use on my classic Mustang, which is nice and shiny now, is Mother's Chrome. I love this stuff. So, I will finish taking the rust off the vehicle. So, let's take a look at the boot, which is the trunk. And I'll put this away, and I'll tell you about my classic Mustang. Look at the front of it. Isn't it beautiful though? So, now, if I can only find my car keys. Oh, there they go. And once again, here comes a noisy truck. But, here we go. When you have a classic car, you always want to make sure you do not scratch your car. Take your keys in your hand, hold all keys. Place that key in one hand, put it into the latch, turn the key. Remove the key from the latch, because you don't want your keys dangling and scratching your car. Okay, so I'm gonna put my mother's away. Why don't you come take a look in the boot? This is where the spare is originally inside of the Mustang. Inside of your Mustang, you should always carry, in any of your classic cars, a fire extinguisher, as you can see. And this is the original toolbox that came with the car. Pretty cool, huh? That is the jack and the wrench, but I actually brought myself an old one. It was only $2 at a yard sale. Pretty cool, huh? And the only improvements that I did to the car, I had to put a new hose in, as usual. You must always change your windshield wipers, guys. And I put a 6 CD player in it, which is great. And what you always must do with your classic cars, which is so important, you use a certain kind of oil inside your car. These old vehicles do not take synthetic oil. You will blow your engine. So just taking care of another one of my products. Napa, love them. So once again, you should always carry oil in your car with your classic cars, because some classic cars burn more oil. And you should not put synthetic oil into your car. But I usually use this brand, and I'm going to be honest, and I usually use Castro. Most guys usually use both, so they try a cheaper brand and then they try the expensive brand. But if you notice, this one's Phil, because I always make sure I carry this one around, and because it's a great brand, Castro. And look what you must use, heavy duty 30 HD. Okay, for your classic vehicles, all of them. All right, so let's finish talking about my baby. She's a 1964. You could go traveling in this car. This car holds one large suitcase. And don't forget the badging. You know, I used to love this, playing with this as a kid, taking it off and putting it back on and things like that. My father would scream and yell at me, "Stop playing with that car out there." But I was a kid, I couldn't help myself. But I want to show you what I got a spanking for. It's really funny. So come take a look. Can you see this little hole here? I was playing in the car with the lighter, and I was pushing the lighter in, pushing the lighter out, and then I picked it up and I dropped it. And I can show you exactly what I did. I had the lighter and I was playing with it as a kid, and I dropped it. And that is the original hole. What a great story, huh? So I thought I would let you know about some of the fun I've had in this car when I was a little boy, sitting at the driver's seat, you know, playing, and I'm steering, releasing the brake, making a mistake and releasing the gearbox and rolling down the hill. I had a lot of fun in this car as a kid. But once again, this is the 1964 Mustang, cranberry color. This is a straight 6 engine. This car goes 0 to 60 in 11 seconds. What do you expect for a classic car? And it's a 289 engine. And it has all of its original badging, which is the hubcaps, which is the badging here, which is the fuel badging, which is the front badging on the car, which is Ford. I mean, it's a beautiful car, and I will never give it away. It was passed down, so I'm going to pass it down through generation. See the badgings. And there is another badging that everyone should always look for. It's this badging right here on your classic car. It should always be stamped on the door. This stamp here should match your engine. That's how you know that you have an original classic car. And another tip here. If you insure your car with Hagerty Classic Insurance, it shouldn't cost you more than $175, or what you can do, get a Premier package, which will cover the car up to like $60,000 to $70,000. I have a Premier package, which costs me $289 for the whole year. When you have a classic car, you just pay $289 flat payment. That's it. And let me tell you what you get with classic car insurance. I ran out of gas because I was driving fast and wasn't paying attention. And you know, with the new cars, they beep with that light telling you you're running out of gas. I ran out of gas. I called Hagerty. They had someone come out and put gas in it. And then I was somewhere else and I had a flat tire. I was going to a classic show, and my spare tire had no air in it. They came out, and instead of changing the tire, they flatbedded it for me and drove me home. And then they went out and got me a tire and worked on the car in my driveway. Great. And there was one more issue. I was going to work one day. I drove it to work and I was stuck in the mud because this has poly rear drive, but I was stuck in the mud. And I called them. It was about 12:30 at night, and the operator asked me if I was safe. They're sending someone out, and they're sending actually a patrol car out just because I was in a wooded area where there was no lights and no one can see me. And these cars here don't have high hazard lights. Most classic cars don't have hazard lights, and I couldn't keep my lights on because it would burn battery. So that's my little tip about the classic car insurance. But once again, here is my baby. It's a 1964 Mustang. She is original from hood to boot. So I like to say, hey now, somehow now. And remember to email me at montestyle.me. So don't forget to tweet me, Facebook me, MySpace me, or just leave me a comment on the site. So remember, I'm going to get back to work on my Mustang because I want to get a few of the rust spots off of it because, you know, it's been raining and the rain causes rust. So, hey now, somehow now, and don't forget, I got a wine coming out and some sweatsuits with classic car Montestyle.me. See you later. I gotta get back to work, guys, so I'm gonna get out my chrome. And remember, going into your car, hold on to your keys if they're jiggling. And I'd like you to see the original Mustang keys from 1964. These are all the original badgings. All right, guys, hey now, somehow now. I'll see you next time. And on the next segment, we're doing the smart car. See you soon. Hey now, somehow now. Bye.